From the Japanese colonial period until about 2002, the right to produce alcohol was a government monopoly held by the Taiwan Tobacco and Liquor Corporation, or the TTL. Now, after the liberation in 2002, the private distilleries began to spring up all over the place, and Taiwanese gained some fame in 2011. And when a Taiwanese whiskey bested 3 scotches at a Scotland burn night, people began to take notice. Now, in 2015, Cavalan soloist Vino Barrique was named the best single malt whiskey in the world in the Whiskies Awards. So, seeking to imitate the success, the TTL came back, who had long abandoned production at that point. They came back to the party. So, the Omar comes from the Nantao distillery. The distillery was established in 2008, and it's surrounded by vast mountains and with pure water. So they thought, hey, let's put a distillery here. Now, they believe that the area was very suitable for aging, which I don't know if this is going to showcase that, being really a non-age stated spirit, but they insist on non-chill filtering and not adding coloring, which is always a nice thing. So the thing that I struggle with here is this bottle really has a huge price range. I mean, it goes anywhere between, I've seen $55 a bottle, like this one right here, all the way up to $95 a bottle. And that right here for a non-age stated sherry whiskey, which is likely young considering they really started cranking after 2008, is really tough to kind of justify the higher price point out of the bat from what you would typically compare it to. Now, for this, let's get on to some tasting notes. If you could make orange spiked fudge, I bet you can. It would probably smell a lot like this. There's a touch of toasted nuts, kind of like an almond note. There's an immediate light spice on the palate. There's some clove, chocolate, and it comes into like a bitter orange, not too bitter to where you'd want to spit it out, just like a bittered orange flavor. Now with the finish, the slightly bitter orange fades into like an oaky, faint fruitiness. It's almost like one of those sticks of zebra gum. I haven't had those in forever, but I remember the just kind of fading pretty quick on the flavor, and you just shove another stick of zebra gum in there and get the flavor going again, which I think you would want to do with this whiskey. There's nothing bad by any means about this. It's got good flavor. The finish is a bit short. I would think that if they continue to produce something like this and get a age-stated spirit, we could probably see some really good things out of the TTL. So keep your eyes out. Now I know they make another spirit right now that's released to the public, but I opted to go for the sherry just based on what I was feeling that day. So, and as for the color is Omar, and that's in Gaelic amber, so it gives it kind of an amber color. If you see it, give it a try. Until next time, I'm Dr. Pete.